Hi everyone, John with eTrailer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Hollywood Racks destination 4-bike rack on our 2020 Hyundai Palisade. Now this is going to be a 4-bike platform style bike with a weight capacity of 35 pounds, so that's something to keep in mind. This isn't going to be for heavier bikes, more road bikes and lighter bikes like that. But whenever you're able to carry 4 of them, get them out on the trail, that's going to be great for taking the entire family out. So the bike is going to be held in 3 different points, 2 on the tires right here with these straps, and then also on the frame. Now keep that in mind, you're not going to want to use this with any carbon frame bikes because it could mess up and warp your actual frame. Along with this, where it's placed, it's going to have a higher chance of being able to work with some of your odder shaped frames like women's bikes and kids bikes. As you can see here, the pad that it has, you can move it around like this. It's got nice padding on the inside, so that's going to keep your frame, if it is on the like our frame here, going to keep it nice and safe. It's very easy to pop it out and put it back in. Now with the bike rack sitting a little bit lower on our vehicle, for the most part we're going to be able to see out of the back of our windshield, so that is nice, though it could interfere with our lights and obviously our backup camera, so that's something to keep in mind whenever you have more than one bike on here. Now taking off is very simple. All you have to do is pop out the wheel straps. And I like to put them all the way through. Put them down like this. Pop out the other one. And you're going to want to hold on to your bike through this entire situation. So you don't want it to fall back. So I'm also going to pop out this strap. There we go. And something that you can do, let's say that you're a little bit shorter or you have trouble lifting some of your bikes up. All you have to do is undo this right here and you can actually put this down. So that's nice. If you want to not lift it as high as you need so you can get on the road. Now something to remember to do is to, whenever you are finished with your bikes on there, you're going to want to put the straps back in place. That way they aren't going all around. Also, something great I've noticed is, let's say you still have this up and you're wanting to grab something out of the back of your Palisade. All you have to do is pop it up. It comes very close. I would pull it back just a little bit, but you can have this up still and get into the back of your Palisade. But I recommend just popping it down very quickly, and then from there you can take one of these straps, run it through here, and that's going to hold it down. Now we're going to take a quick look at some dimensions. That's something to keep in mind whenever you're backing up or you're wanting to park. Maybe you're going out and you're worried, am I going to have enough space? Well, let's check. From the back of your Palisade to the back of the bike rack, you're going to have 37 inches to work with. Now before we show the tilt-up feature, let's get some ground clearance. You're not going to have to worry about it too much with the Palisade, but it's something to keep in mind if you're going up some steep hills, because when your front goes up, your back's going to go down. So from the wing, we are going to have 15.5 inches to the ground, and then from right here, we are going to have 19 3/4. So a good amount of ground clearance, but it's something to keep in mind. So to start with the tilt away feature, we're going to start with this knob right here. Going to take out the pin, undo the knob, and as we pop that out, and obviously it's hanging from a little cord, which is nice, I'm going to move it up, get it into place, and then put that knob back. Now you're going to have to tilt it back a little bit, tighten it down. Whoop. If I can find the hole, there we go. Pop that pin in. As you can see, the amount of room that we have that has come from the back is significantly diminished. We are going to have the very back, from the base right here, it's 14 inches, and the wings may come out just a little bit farther. It's around the same, about 13.5, so you're going to have that space to work with whenever you're backing up. Now when you have it tilted up like this, you are going to have a change in ground clearance. It's not too much of a change, but something to keep in mind. 13.5. So that does take a couple inches off your ground clearance. Now we do want to check how close this actually comes to our Palisade. It's going to be about 3.5 inches. The straps may come out a little bit farther, but I would just push those in. Once they're all pushed in like that, you don't have too much to worry. It's not going to get any closer, as you can see, so you should be good. Now with it in this position, something to keep in mind is your license plate and your backup camera is going to be unfortunately hindered. You won't be able to see your license plate as much, and your backup camera is going to have a bit of problem seeing it. Now let's check up the front and see how much we're actually going to be able to see from it. Now, as you can see on our backup camera, whenever we have this on here, not only do we have a lot less vision whenever we're backing up, we are also going to have the alarms going off, so it may be a little bit tough to back up with this on there. As we take a look at the shank, you can see that this is for 2-inch hitches. It comes with an anti-rattle bolt and a lock. Lock is really nice, as you can see. As we take a closer look at the anti-rattle mechanism, when the bolt is tightened down fully, as you can see as I'm shaking the shank, it's really shaking the Palisade more than anything. So that's really good to see whenever you're going down bumpy roads. Now, my final thoughts on the Destination platform style bike rack is if you're wanting to get 4 bikes to and fro, it's a good solution. I do have some other recommendations. Kuat really does make a good platform style bike rack that's able to handle things like your carbon frames, heavier bikes. But if you're just wanting to get your road bikes to and fro, you could go with a hanging style, but whenever it comes to platform styles, this is pretty intuitive and easy to work with, so I recommend that. And that was a look at the Hollywood Rack's Destination 4 bike rack on our 2020 Hyundai Palisade. My name's John. Have a good one.